right. So, all right. So we're still covering our third party defense. All right. You just went over the scenario of the domestic dispute. All right. So let's continue on here. All right. What does that say?
Now the rest of the story. 1 minute prior to the beginning of the last scenario.
All right. Let's see what's going on here.
I think
You gotta quit following me around.
What? There's a good reason for me to follow.
No, there's not. There is not a good reason.
You know
You're
what?
crazy. You're just crazy.
I'll tell you what, I'll never
No.
follow you again. Oh my God, no!
What?
Stop! Stop!
You are crazy. You are crazy. You are crazy. Would you stop? Stop and quit. You're crazy. You are.
All right, brother. Talk to me.
That's a very real portrayal of how things can go. Now, granted, the shooter in this case is still justified because that's pretty decent. Just as someone who is approaching the scene with no prior information, that would still seem justifiable because I have a reason to believe he is holding a knife. She is screaming help. I don't have time to make a mental health evaluation on somebody, so I don't know if she's lying or not. And if I guess that she is, she might die. If I guess that she's not, we saw what happened. That is a very realistic portrayal of how things can go because you don't always know the full story. The guy probably would have lived had he decided to, throw the knife away or drop the knife or something instead of just holding it in an upraised fashion. So that is a very good gray area as far as that shooting.
Oh, it's more than a very good gray area because if you say that was good, man, you're going to jail. You got to understand the positioning of that man. Okay? He was the one that got stabbed.
Right.
Okay? It wasn't that he was holding the knife to attack the lady.
He was holding it away from her.
He was holding it away from her. It wasn't that he had his hands on her throat, choking her. He had his hands on her shoulder, pushing her away. Only thing he was stating was, you are crazy. You are crazy. Now, the problem with that is that the permit holder came out in the middle of a scene and did not know the full story, did not have all the information.
Right.
So the moral of this story is, before you engage in a third-party defense,
Make sure you know the whole story.
you need to know the whole story.
Yeah.
If anything, he should have came out, said, hey, drop the knife. Sir, put down the knife. Hey, what's going on? Sir, put down the knife. Get more information. Process it. Assess it. Just don't come out and automatically assume. He just came straight out and he lit.
He let into him.
Yeah.
When he should have identified himself first.
He should not just identify himself, but he should at least let his presence be known.
Right.
Okay? To say, sir,
Drop the knife.
drop the knife. Okay? Then you process the situation. Because this happens for real. Okay? A few years back, the Air Force guy was at IHOP. All right? A boyfriend came into IHOP and was jumped on his girlfriend that worked there. He got in between it. Right? The boyfriend went back out to his car, came back in with a gun, killed the guy. Okay? You better understand that before you get in any situation, you better be prepared
To deal with the situation. Right. Makes sense.
And sometimes you just need to be the best witness
That you can be.
that you can be.
Understand.
Okay? So don't be so quick to jump to conclusions
Understand.
and to stuff and help out and stuff. All right? You feel me?
Good.
Now, two things we're going to talk about now. We're going to give it a go. Both cases, the guy was shot in the back. The last one we saw with the convenience store,
And this one. Both
and this one right here, both shot in the back. Now, you said something on the last one, right? It is justifiable to shoot someone in the back if they are moving towards someone, another victim, to do them serious bodily injury or death.
Right.
Okay?
Understand.
That is justifiable.
Okay.
All right? But it is never justified
If they're running away with property in there.
if they're running away with property or just running away.
Right.
you're not allowed to shoot a fleeing suspect.
Right.
Why is that?
Because they've intentionally disengaged and you are no longer an immediate threat of death or bodily harm.
There you go. That's it, man. Case closed. You going home, sir. You are going home. That's what I'm talking about right there.